Hey, my name is Shadowsense and you're watching Arcade Spirits. So, children have just stormed through the Francine's Funplex, and we have to figure out how to best handle this situation. I can smell disaster on the wind, and it smells sweet. As in, I can smell the that box of birthday cupcakes one of the parents left near the ticket desk, with kids swarming around it, scavenging for their favorite icing colors. At first, my inner child is merely offended that someone thought one of those icing blobbed cupcake cakes was superior to actual birthday cake. But there are clearly larger issues at stake than that.
I want a chocolate! Don't take all the chocolate!
Oh, this is gonna get annoying real fast.
I want 2 cupcakes. Give me 2 cupcakes.
No fair! Everybody gets one and mine's gotta be chocolate!
Okay, fucking chill, damn. Of course, the kid at the front grabs the last one.
Finders keepers, losers weepers.
Aw, what a piece of shit. Fuck you, Jeremy. The parents aren't paying attention. They're too busy complaining about their jobs and the weather and the PTA and stuff. Meaning when the first cupcake is thrown, nobody's there to stop it.
Stop it, stop it!
I want chocolate!
This is gonna be bad. As blobby wads of icing and sponge cake go flying, I glance over to the coin-op games, which are about to get caught in the crossfire. Naomi, who's busy trying to unjam the joystick one of the kids waggled too hard, looks up to see the cupcake onslaught coming her way. As does Ashley, whose fuzzy costume is a nice and inviting target for flying confectionery. Act fast, Matt! Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit! Who do I save? I can try to save them both. I'm trying to save them both. Quickly, I hurl myself into action. Get down! Numbness sets in as multiple rounds of frosting-coated mortar fire impact against my body. When I finally hit the ground, my clothes are totally ruined. But alas, my noble self-sacrifice could not completely protect them. Ah, damn it. Naomi seems to get the idea and shields the game with her body. A few stray cupcakes that missed me hit her, but otherwise no damage done. Ashley takes a few shots, unfortunately, but it could have been worse. As parents swarm to round up the cupcake war instigators, Naomi and Ashley kneel down to check on my fallen form. Matt, are you okay?
Oh my!
Could be paralyzed from the neck down, Matt. Blink once if you're paralyzed, blink twice if not. I'm not paralyzed. Oh, hey, you could talk. That works too. Naomi helps me to my feet, although I have to be careful not to mingle my icing with her icing in the process. Oh. Nice.
Ugh.
Days like these, I'm glad I wear an apron. Ew, cupcakes are food, not fashion.
Poops.
What a quip. Colored icing is just the worst. I think I can get these 2 out with some club soda, fortunately. Guess they got all of us, huh? But Matt worst of all. You know, that was super selfless of you, trying to save us from the splatter. Speaking as a floor attendant, you scored a silver medal. Despite all of us ending up splattered a little bit, they seem in good spirits. I should try to keep that rolling. My cupcake foo is not strong enough. I must go meditate under a waterfall and train for 10 years. No mere cupcake can stop me. I am a hardened and stalwart defender of this arcade. Or never mind me, how are you two? Anything I can do to help? Shit. That's like the middle of the road one. Let's do cupcake foo? Unfortunate that my learned skills at the mastery of mid-air cupcake retrieval failed me in this hour of need. I have dishonored myself and my arcade. I must train for 10 years, during which I can let the shame of this incident drive the fire of my soul to greater heights in cupcake defense. Just have Ashley daydream up some training montage for you. Same effect, but saves a lot of time. I am at your disposal, although my screenwriting fees are industry standard if you want the full Ashley treatment. Anyway, thanks Matt, that was a complete mess, but I guess I could have handled it more. There could have been more. I can't read. This is terrible, I'm putting myself to shame. It could have been more of a complete mess if you hadn't done that.
See ya.
I'd better get back to fixing this joystick. You should clean up and get back to it also. The party's still going. Good luck. Yeah, good luck. And hey, good work. If you'll excuse me, I need to go clean up poor Pinky a bit. That could have gone better, but it also could have gone much, much worse. More importantly, I kept their spirits up. Even Ashley, who was to clean icing out of her fuzzy felt, came out of it cheerful. With a brief nod from Gavin, I snatch up one of the official Funplex t-shirts to replace my cupcaked top. After a few minutes in the bathroom to change and wipe icing off my pants, I'm ready to go again. Right, that's sorted out. But the other two situations are about to spin out of control. I've only got time to deal with one of them. Which one? Angry adult shouting at a kid near Teo and Queen Bee. Or a little girl crying over her stolen tickets near Percy and Gavin. Should probably deal with the angry adult. The sounds of hardship call to me from the Fast Cars 5 racing games. Shouting adults and crying children are never particularly good signs, and I hope beyond hope that I can take this on. I shake the discomfort off. Now's not the time to doubt myself. Need to find out what's going on and stat. As I get closer to the revving of engines and the clacking of shifting gears, I see a grown woman berate a cowering boy. I didn't. Oh, you already said it. My bad. Admit it. I know what you did, you brat. You manipulated my precious son to put his tokens in your game. You should be ashamed of yourself. I'm sorry. Children like you are the absolute worst. Garbage. Ma'am, keep your voice down. There's no need to shout at a child, no less. What's going on here? This jerk of a boy told my sweetest beyond sweet Josh that he should put his own tokens into the racing machine so he could play it for free. Josh earned those tokens from his own allowance, and I won't let some devil child steal his money. Let's just take a moment to calm down, okay? Before I say anything else, I spot Queen Bee and Teo out of the corner of my eye. Queen Bee looks infuriated, and Teo has buried his face in his hand. Actually, now that I stop to think about it, they might have some insight. The racing games are right next to Showtime's stage. Teo probably has a good vantage point of the whole thing if he was dancing on stage. And just by the way Queen Bee's brows are furrowed, I can tell something is not sitting right with her. I could ask one of them for their help. Or I could try to solve this one by myself. Oh, why are you making me pick? Teo, no. Shit. Queen Bee. Teo would probably be more forthcoming with everything, so Teo. Teo was right next to the action when it went down. I decided to check in with him. Ma'am, I know you're upset right now, but if you please stop shouting, we can get this all settled. Teo? I refuse to calm down until this child has been appropriately punished. That such disrespect is tolerated in this arcade is appalling. Oh, I'm giving you the worst online reviews. Teo jumps down from the stage and approaches the shouting woman. He puts his hands up.
Sheesh.
Simmer down, simmer down. This can all be explained with science. Really? I mean, right, of course. Teo, by all means, elaborate. Teo walks past us and right up to the Fast Cars 5 game. He casually slumps in the driver's seat and then motions for us to come near. Let me show you both something. Teo points at the car console. It's got a wheel, which is fantastic and totally necessary for a driving game. Pedals, gear shift, and so on. But the feature Teo draws our attention to are the two coin slots, which are vertically stacked, one on top of the other. Okay, so this is where you drop your tokens in to play the game. However, do you see how it's practically in the middle of these two identical consoles? Which game does the top slot belong to? The right hand or the left hand game? Left? Right? It's obviously the right one, right? I mean, correct? Of course not, fool, it's the left one.
Exactly.
Matt is correct. What? Preposterous. See? These import games can be confusing. I'm sure your son just put his token into the wrong slot. Common mistake, really, happens all the time. Considering how confused I was, I could see how a small child would be just as, if not more, confused. Honestly, mine was just a lucky guess. I give Teo a grateful look, happy that the crisis has been dealt with. The frustrated customer would undoubtedly apologize for yelling at that boy now. How dare you imply that my precious Josh was wrong? I can't believe the gall of some people. Josh, get over here. We are leaving this horrible arcade. Right now. Oh. Well, didn't see that one coming. The woman scoops up her child and storms out the front door. I don't think we'll see her and her son anymore, and frankly, I'm cool with that. Once they're gone, Teo looks back at me from the driver's seat and shrugs.
No can do.
There's just no pleasing some people. I feel sorry for her son. That's no way to treat a kid. Teo's sprightly and happy demeanor shifted slightly, eyes glazed over as he looked into the distance. I haven't seen Teo act like this before. Didn't I just meet him? Yeah, I literally just met him, so how would I know? He just looks so upset. I wonder if I should check in with him. Teo, you feeling okay? I know it's really none of my business, but I should make sure Teo's okay. It seems like he really can empathize with this kid's plight. Hey, everything alright? You need anything? After pausing for a moment, the fire returns behind his eyes. Yeah, I'll be okay. Just reminded me of how I'd get treated, by teachers notably. Oh, pizza burps. The worst. I'd space out in class, daydreaming, and they'd rake me over the coals for it, just to assert authority. Total overkill.
Bummer.
It really bums me out to see adults mistreat kids this way, you know? I like to treat people with respect, even when they're in the wrong. Like you saw just now, with that woman. I appreciate you taking some time to ask me, you know? Shows you've got respect too, and empathy. You're a kind person, Matt. But I'm not that important. You should make sure the boy's safe and sound.
Catch you later.
I'm headed back to Showtime stage. Holler if you need anything. I give a quick wave to Teo as he returns to his game. After poking around a bit, I managed to find the kid, still shaken up from the whole ordeal. Hey, sorry about all that. Are you going to be okay? I think so. I swear I didn't do anything. The other kid, he just came up out of nowhere and dropped a token in my slot. After I lost, I got off the game and offered it to him. He just ran away. And then that woman approached you and started yelling. The boy nods, wiping his snotty nose on his shirt. Uh-huh. Well, if it's any consolation, the bad lady is gone. And I don't think she's going to ever come back. The boy, cheeks still streaked with tears, lets a smile spread on his face.
Thank you.
Thank you, and tell that nice man thanks for sticking up for me too. I nod and the boy scurries off and rejoins some of his other friends. 2 problems in the can. Now to deal with that crying kid by the skee-ball machines. Oh, she's gone. Well, crap. Percy looks up briefly from clearing level 78 of Moopy. Looking for that girl? I think her parents took her home. Party turned sour for her, I suppose. Drat, wasn't fast enough. Can't be everywhere at once, Matt. Cheer up, love. You're still doing better than the last guy who stood at your post. Seconded. I saw you deal with that obnoxious parent and with the cupcake war. You did well today. Seeing Gavin actually smiling is weird, but I'm not going to say no to praise for my sub-boss. Things seem to be cooling down. I suggest you take a few minutes in the break room while there's a lull in the action. Ashley and I will handle things for now, and she can swap off when you come back. Percy ducks out of the conversation without actually moving anywhere, refocusing on his game. I could use a few minutes, yeah. Thanks, Gavin. I'll be right back. I slip away, headed for the employee lounge. And that's my cue to take some fucking water. Drink water! It doesn't have to be smart water with antioxidant. You see? It doesn't have to be that. You can just drink any water, man. What a day. Quirky co-workers, diehard pro gamers, volatile kids getting into volatile situations. I'd say it's a recipe for wackiness or some such cliche, but nothing's an easily dismissed cliche when it's happening to you directly. Frankly, I'm exhausted. I drop down into one of those cheap folding metal chairs in the employee break room, groaning and rolling my head back. Then try to work out the kinks in my sore shoulders. Kind of like that. Can't do it too much, my headphones will fall off, apparently. And spot an upside down kid. Huh. Oh, wait, I'm the one leaning backwards. I sit up and turn around instead. Better? Wait, what's the kid doing back here? Hey, I think he was hoping I wouldn't notice him. Hi. Hi. And you are? Mikey. Okay, that's a start. Hi, Mikey. My name's Matt. So what are you doing back here? This is an employees-only area. Wait, there's a keypad. How'd you get in? The guy at the desk dropped this. He holds out a piece of paper with the door code written on it. Huh. Score 1 for Ashley's wild storytelling being more fact than fiction. Okay, but you can't stay back here. Well, I don't see any knives or stabbing implements left out on the open, so I guess it's technically safe, but...
Please don't send me back out there.
Well, this is curious. I lean in so we can be on the same eye level. Something wrong? You can tell me, I work here. I'm the guy who solves problems.
No problems, just don't want to go out there.
Don't you want to play with your friends? And he gives me the most cynical, bitter laugh I've ever heard out of a kindergartner.
I don't got any friends. I don't know anybody here. My family just moved to the city, and before that we lived in another city. And one more for that, but I was too little to remember. Mom told me to come to the party anyway, and I didn't want to, but she took me anyway. And then she left because she's got to work.
Oh, it's one of those situations. New kid in town, huh? He nods mutely. Still, I should have busted him there and then, brought him back out to the party where the other parents could supervise him. I should have told Gavin, I should have enforced the rules of the arcade. Okay, kid, I won't tell on you. If you want to stay back here for the rest of the party, I'll keep you company. Thanks. You really won't tell my mom? Nope. Why? I thought you'd make me want to go. You're an adult like Mom. Hey, I wasn't always an adult. I was a kid once. The new kid in town, in fact. You were the new kid? Yeah, although for me that started happening back when I was 10. Again and again, moving from town to town, school to school, never really making any friends, not for years. Mom and Dad kept losing jobs and they taking new ones, worse ones. They'd be working all day long, too tired when they came home to do much of anything. After years and years of this, I stopped hoping things would get better. I decided I'd just take what I could get. I'd go with the flow. What does that mean? It means you don't care. Some things are good, some things are bad, but you don't care. You just do what you have to do without really being sad over it.
But that sounds so sad. You weren't sad? It's sad to never care about anything, right?
Man, this is getting deep. I guess I was sad. I just told myself I wasn't going to be sad, even though I really was. And then I bite my tongue, hard. Because my little involuntary trip down memory lane was not helping this kid out. Wouldn't have helped little Matt out if an adult did this for me. So instead, I decided to be the adult that little Matt would have needed. Ah, shit! Oh, what one do I pick? This won't beat you, you're a tough kid, aliens could attack, life has its ups and downs. Shit. I'm eyeballing that middle option, your mommy loves you, that's why she works hard. Shit. Oh, I'm not good at advice. What do I do? Let's do this one. Hey, life can be lousy sometimes. I'll give you that. But hiding won't fix it. Hiding just makes you stay sad longer. If things are bad, stand up. If you're sad, stand up. You can't let life win. You gotta be a big boy, bigger than that. Ready to go. What happens when you're playing an arcade game and you run out of extra lives, or the boss beats you, or the puzzle fills all the way to the top? You lose the game? Well, yeah. And then you put in another token, and you play again. And each time you stand up to the game, you get better at playing it. That's where you are now, Mikey. Hiding in here when you've got tokens in your pocket and can keep on playing if you want to. Do you want to keep playing, or just hide? Maybe it's my tone more than my words, but something stirs in him. I want to play games. Right, it's an arcade. Even if you don't know anyone here, you can always play games and have fun. Even if sometimes life is sad, even if sometimes things are bad, you've always got another token. Even if you run out of tokens, you can still keep going. And if you go out there and play, maybe you'll meet someone who enjoys playing too. Maybe you'll make a friend. You won't know unless you play the game. So, ready to stand up? Yeah! Ready to keep playing? Yeah! Ready to go out there and have some fun? Yeah! I don't even need to take my his hand and lead him out of there. Mikey's off like a shot to rejoin the party. Yes! Made a kid feel good. Happy about that. And off he goes! I'm not fooling myself. I know I haven't fixed all Mikey's problems. I'm no child psychologist. That was entirely me flying by the seat of my pants. But for one moment there, I was able to help someone in the same crappy situation I found myself long ago. 15 years ago. Everything changed. No more family vacations. No more arcade visits. We couldn't afford them. And they couldn't take time off work. The whole Bird family had to learn to settle, to accept the lot in life we'd been dealt, to simply go with the flow, never hoping, never wanting. Juniper did her best to pull me out of that mire. I had only known her for a few years, one of the few stable times in my life, but she knew the edge I'd been pushed to. Now, here I am. Today has been, well, bonkers. Alternately boring and hectic, surreal and way too real. But I can honestly say that I'm more alive today than I have been in a very, very long time. Beep beep. Beep beep, Matt. My emotional voice analysis subroutines combined with your body language suggests that you're very happy right now. Yeah, I guess I am. How did you know? I just told you, silly. I mean, how did you know I'd love this job so much?
Oh, I know.
Oh, that's easy. I didn't. What? I lied. I was 47% sure. Oh, it has elements that seem to click with your optimal social requirements. A fun atmosphere, spirited coworkers helping people out, and so on. Also, I cross-referenced your roommate's postings talking about how much you enjoyed arcade visits when you were a kid. Still, 47%.
99.97%.
But I was 99.97% sure that if I said I was 99 to 97% sure, you'd be willing to give it a try. Another thing to thank Juniper for, I guess. You're a very weird little app, you know.
Hooray!
I try to be. Music change. My throat hurts. I don't know why. So, but I'm gonna save, and that'll be the end of the episode. So, thank you guys so very much for watching the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this one, please consider subscribing. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.